Hi there lovely people, you've got Sammy here, and today we're going to be doing the Golden Grain Square as part of our 365 Granny Square a Day Crochet Along project. Now the suggested colours for this are brown and yellow. It's called Golden Grains because it looks like wheat, in my opinion anyway. And we're doing a bit of an autumn kind of theme. However, in case you can't tell from the accent, I'm an Aussie, mate. And it's springtime here. So I'm going with green and a wheat colour for my square. Of course, colour choice entirely up to you guys. Anyway, let's get crack-a-lackin'. I have done a chain of 2. I'm going to go into the first loop of the chain and do 8 single crochet. Now when I finish out this round, I will be finishing off with this colour, but I'll be joining into the first single crochet. I'll just be ignoring that little chain. So 8 single crochet, slip stitch to the first single crochet, and I shall meet you back here with colour 2, ready to work round 2. Alright, I've finished those 8 single crochet. I've joined my second colour in with a single crochet to the same stitch as the slip stitch. Now what I'm going to do is to the next stitch I'm going to work a single crochet, chain of 1, and a second single crochet into the same stitch. Single crochet into the next. Next one, single crochet, chain 1, and a single crochet. Single crochet into the next, and another corner, so a single crochet, chain of 1, and a single crochet. I'm going to repeat that back to the beginning. And I've just realised I actually shouldn't have finished my yarn off the way I did, because we're just going to carry yarn in this block. So I will show you how to join that colour in on the last stitch of this round. So we're at a corner again. So I've pulled my loop up to do, just going to pull those tails out of the way, pulled my loop up on the last stitch to do a single crochet, but rather than yarning over in that wheat colour again, I'm just going to put the green over my hook and pull that through to complete the stitch. I'll use my finger at the back to hold that tail so that we can get the tension right, and I'm going to slip stitch into the first single crochet to finish off the round. I'm not going to finish off with either colour, I'm going to keep them both attached. Now, working with the green, I'm going to chain 3 and double crochet into the next single crochet. Sorry guys, I'm all zoomed in, so I keep going off frame. Chain 3, that always counts as a double crochet for this pattern, and then pop a double crochet into the next stitch. We're going to repeat this 4 times. I'm going to do another double crochet. We're going to change colour, so I'm going to use the brown to finish that double crochet. I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to double crochet into the chain space. Chain 2, so there's 1, and I'm changing colour again, so I'm going to 2, then double crochet into the same chain space. Double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Double crochet into the next and change colour, so halfway, change to the brown yarn to finish the stitch, chain 2, then we're going to do a double crochet into the chain space, chain 2, but we're changing colour, so we'll do 1 in the wheat, 1 in the green, and then pop another double crochet into the same chain space. You'll see I'm just carrying my yarn as I work around so that there's no carry marks on the back. 1 carry mark on the back that I've missed. Alright, double crochet into the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to double crochet into the next stitch and change colour. So halfway through, switch. Oh, I've got yarn and tails everywhere. Switch colours to finish that stitch. Then we're going to chain 2, pop a double crochet into the next stitch, chain 2 but change colour, so we'll just do 1, the second one in green, and then 1 last double crochet into the same chain space. Got 1 more double crochet and slip stitching into the 3rd loop of the starting chain. And we are ready for round 4. So we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet into the next 2, double crochet. That'll be 1, and 2. But we're changing colour, so we'll use that tan to complete the stitch. Then we're going to do a 3 double crochet cluster into the chain 2 space. So just 1 second. We're going to do a 3 double crochet cluster working with brown into the chain space there. So working 3 double crochet, 1, leaving a loop on the hook, 2, and 3, and finishing all of them off. Chaining 2, popping a treble crochet into the double crochet, chaining 2, and popping a 3 double crochet cluster into the next chain 2 space. Remembering you leave 1 loop on the hook, 1, 2, and 3. Yarning over and pulling through all to finish the stitch. So they kind of sit out nicely, not as much as a popcorn, but they do add some texture to the square. Going to double crochet, apologies, I shouldn't have finished that off yet. I'm just going to put those loops back on my hook because we were supposed to change colour to complete that stitch. Alright, now we're going to double crochet into the next 5, double crochet with the green, carrying our weak colour with us. It's not quite wheat, it's a bit brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, the last one, the 5th one, we change colour again. There. 5, and we repeat that pattern again. So working those 3 double crochet cluster into the chain 2 spaces. We're going to repeat that all the way back to the beginning, where we will join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. I will meet you back here for round 5. Okay, lovelies, we finished round 4. Ready to move on to round 5. Just doing a chain of 3, which will count as a double crochet. and a double crochet into the next 2 stitches. And a double crochet in the top of the next 3 double crochet cluster, and we're going to use that stitch to change colours. Halfway through, pick up our wheat, change colours. Get a 3 double crochet cluster into this same, into the chain space. Sorry. So 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, treble crochet into the treble crochet, and then 3 double chain 2, and 3 double crochet cluster into the next chain 2 space. 1, 2, just making sure I'm working over that green yarn to carry it to where I'll be picking it up again. Get a double crochet into the top of the 3 double crochet cluster, and change colours. I'm going to double crochet into the next 5 double crochet. So that's our first corner done. We're going to repeat that all the way around back to our starting space. Obviously won't be 5 double crochet in the on the last side. There's just 2 left, and then we'll be joining with a slip stitch into the 3rd loop of the starting chain. So I'll let you guys finish working that round. I will meet you back here once you've finished all of those sides for round 5. We'll move on to round 6. Alright guys, another round done. Ready to move on to round 6. I've still got both my colours connected, and you can see working over the yarn. So the back is really very tidy. We're starting ends to wind in, that's it. Alright, round 6. Chain 3 to start. Excuse me. Double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So you can sort of see the pattern developing. The background colour is growing down the sides, while our wheat in the corners stays the same. And you can kind of see that taking the wheat shape now as it grows out with those clusters. Alright, I'm going to double crochet into the top of the 3 double crochet cluster. It's also where we're going to be changing colours, so halfway through I'll finish the stop stitch off with the tan. I'm going to do a 3 double crochet cluster into the chain 2 space. And chain 2, pop a treble crochet into into the top of the treble crochet. So pretty much exactly the same as the last round, just incorporating those extra stitches into the sides. Chain 2, 3 double crochet cluster into the chain 2 space, 1, 2 and 3. Double crochet into the top of the 3 double crochet cluster. It's also, oh no, sorry, undo that one. I'm just going to put those loops back on my yarn from that, on my hook from that cluster, because that is where we were supposed to change colour. So to finish off that cluster stitch, I'm going to pull through with green. Then I'm going to pop a double crochet into the 3 double crochet cluster from the previous round and into each stitch down the side to take me back to the corner. So the same repetition all the way around back to our starting point, where we will join with a slip stitch to our starting chain in the 3rd loop. Easy enough to finish off this round. I shall meet you back here for round 7, which is our last row, incorporating the wheat into our stitches, and then it's just our border. See you soon. Okay guys, we're back. Round 6 is completed. Round 7 is our final repetition of that stitch. So I've done a chain of 3, double crocheted along for the next 4 stitches, popped another double crochet into the 3 double crochet cluster and used that to change colour. I've then put in a 3 double crochet cluster on the chain space, a chain 2, up to where we've been doing a treble. For this round we're going to pop 3 treble crochet into the top of the treble crochet from the previous round. 1, 2. As I said, this is our final round. We've just got our nice border round to go. So we're just defining the shape of those grains. 3. So 3 treble crochet, chain 2, a 3 double crochet cluster into the chain 2 space, and we're going to use this cluster to change colours. So we're going to work the first part of the 3 double crochet as normal, and then we're going to use our green, or whatever your background colour is, to complete the stitch. From there we pop a double crochet into the 3 double crochet cluster. Oh, this yarn. There we go. And a double crochet in each stitch down the side to get back to the corner space. So I'll let you guys finish out that round. You can see we're looking a lot more like wheat in the corners now, and in my case a nice green spring background. I'll meet you back here in a moment so that we can run through round 8 to put a border on and finish off our square. See you soon. Okay lovelies, we're back. We're just doing our final round now, so I'm just working with my background colour, which is the green. I've tied off my wheat colour. I'm just going to do a chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch, because that chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch, and then I'm going to pop a single crochet into each stitch around. I'm just going to work it up past the corner, because we're actually in the 3 double crochet cluster. We're going to put 3 single crochet into the top of that stitch. Three into the chain space, and 3 in the top of the 3 treble crochet cluster. 1, 2, oh, this yarn is making me crazy. 3 and 3 into the chain space, and 3 into the 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3. So that's the corner. Just filling it out. I'll let you guys finish that row of single crochet. I hope you have enjoyed hooking up this gorgeous golden grain square as much as I have. Have a fantastic day, and until next time, happy hooking.